Hello,
Hi, this is Rex,
this is Cole.
and let's talk about Nintendo Direct. I heard it happened.
It did. It happened. Things happened. I don't know if you're like a huge Nintendo fan, but I got some value out of it. I don't know. Is there anything like I think you got a chance to see a little bit of it. Do you have anything you want to like go at first, or you just want to kind of start from the beginning and kind
I
of
don't get
talk
why
about?
Switch is so popular.
Oh,
I know,
we're
I know,
going there. Okay, we're going right there, huh?
I know that's fighting words, but it's super popular in Japan. It seems to be
Yeah.
quite popular in America as well.
All right. All
It's
right.
selling a lot of consoles. It's good. I like,
So
but it's like outperforming PS4, and I just don't get that.
yeah,
Like
dude,
doubling
it's got
PS4
like
in
a
Japan
huge
or
value
tripling it.
proposition.
Yeah.
It's got a huge value. Like literally, it is a mobile device and a console device at the same time. And people don't care. I can guarantee you that normal people don't care about graphics. So the ability to take their games on their phone or their TV is way better than say like just your TV.
Yeah.
I think that's really it. It's cheap. It can be a handheld
It's not
console and
really
it can be
cheap.
it's not really cheap. What do you mean?
The console itself
Cheaper.
is, I guess, actually it came out at 250. People forget
Yeah.
about this, but they're charging 300 for it.
Yep.
But huh. Yeah, it's not really
Like
cheap.
okay. Yeah, I mean compare like let's compare it though. So let's see. Nintendo Switch at GameStop, that's $300.
Yeah,
If we look up a PS5, well let's start with PS4. See how much that
that's
costs.
more equivalent. The same
That's more
generation.
equivalent and then but that yeah. PS5 price
Like,
mm, that's a little bit more
what's
expensive.
this character's name? Do you remember? We played this game.
What's the character's name? Oh, this character?
Yeah,
Pyra.
yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah,
What
yeah.
game?
He's from
Xenoblade, right? Xenoblade
Xenoblade. Yeah, I have some
Chronicles.
things to talk about with Xenoblade,
Yeah, we
man.
both played that game, and
Yeah, yeah.
I thought, like, it looks good.
It looks good, but man, it is such a freaking slog to play through.
Yeah. Okay.
I love the character design. Like Pyra and Mithra, like perfect, like great. I am so happy to play them in a game where they don't suck. Like it's so bizarre. I've never had that feel. I think I've talked about it like last time or in another video. Like I've never had this kind of feeling where it's like I just adore the character design, and like the sort of like aesthetic of the game, but like just everything else is just shit.
Well, we just hated the combat. That's
Yep,
why.
yep. Yeah. Well, exactly. That's what I mean.
And most of the game is combat.
Exactly, which makes the game shit. So like,
Don't swear. Let's try not to.
no swear. Okay, whatever.
Yeah,
I thought whatever.
let's not swear.
Okay, I understand.
Be
I
a
know
good boy.
why. Okay. Hey,
Act like a domesticated animal.
a domesticated dog. I am supposed to be a dog. That's what I'm supposed to be.
Yeah,
So
so act
whatever.
domesticated.
Okay, sure, whatever.
It's a civilized person. You have a shirt on.
I don't. Anyway, we can talk about character design later on my end, but
You're supposed to be civilized, right?
I mean,
If you have a
I
shirt
don't know.
on and you're a dog, I mean,
This isn't a shirt.
you're pretty civilized, I would think.
Technically, okay.
Yeah, okay,
Let's
the thing about the Switch. Let's go back to the Switch.
okay.
It's
Yeah, let's. I was
here's
gonna.
why
We were
it's
going. We were going
expensive.
weird places. I was like, technically, I don't wear a shirt, but
Okay, I don't want to go there. Okay, um, okay. So the Switch games are really expensive. Let's just put that out there. They never come
yeah,
up. They
I can
come
agree with
on
that.
sale for 40 usually, like the good ones. They never go
Mhm.
lower than 40 usually. Like
I mean,
the
to be fair, 3DS games were like 30,
so
and most like
Like
Most games are like 60.
Zelda still comes up as 40 when it comes on sale right now, and it's been
Hmm.
out for like years. Like it's
Yeah.
been out forever.
Why they don't need to charge less because people still want to buy it.
I think I just probably keep it artificially priced that high.
That also.
Yeah, but yeah, I like. Well, they're just charging, yeah, high price for it. It's like so. I don't think
Hmm.
Switch gaming is that cheap anyway. Like I
You don't
play
think?
PS4, and all the games come out to be $20 eventually,
Hmm.
and it doesn't take years. It's usually within a year.
I mean, yeah, but that could just mean that like the value of those games isn't as strong. Like people are still buying Mario Kart 8.
Yeah,
Like the remake of the freaking Wii U game, or not remake, the
yeah,
re-release of the Wii U game. People
yeah.
still buying that.
I don't know. It's just. I'm just saying it's not cheap on
Oh
Switch.
but yeah, I mean, okay, I guess it's true. I think of Nintendo as the cheaper option,
No,
but
it isn't.
honestly,
It
here
breaks
it
out to be the more expensive option at the end. I guarantee it.
yeah. Well, here's another reason that why it can be more expensive. Those Joy Cons, right? Like they break. I actually replaced mine with or my left one broke, and I had to replace it with a third party one that has a D-pad on it. That I presume will last a lot longer because uh, it's not made with like Nintendo's faulty engineering. But like yeah, there's a lot of it does get expensive. You're actually right there. I
Mhm.
will say though, I still think that the idea like people don't care about graphics at this point. We are like good. I think that like anything else, anything beyond what we currently have is gravy, or like like just pushing the boundaries a little bit more. Um, but like people care about like you know being able to play their games the way they want to play them. Like I know it's really silly to say because a lot of people just say it, but like the ability to take something and turn it into a handheld game is a really really big selling point. Just is.
Okay.
That's all. I mean, that's really that simple. Like, I don't think it's more complicated than that. Can your PS5 spit out a little like freaking little mini screen
Yeah,
and
you could use like the PlayStation app, and you could just stream your games from your PS5 or PS4 onto your phone, and you could
yeah,
buy a
but
controller that hooks up to your phone that will be comparable to the Switch.
all
And
right,
you
now
can
go
have a good
take your
experience.
phone. Now go take your phone on the bus.
That you
If
can't
you,
do.
yeah, exactly. See, there it is.
Well,
There it is.
I guess that's why it's popular in Japan. They have public transportation or something.
Yeah, public transport stuff like that. Yeah,
But I don't know. It's just I guess PS4, PlayStation is more popular in America, so I guess
that is
it's
also true.
yeah.
PlayStation.
I'm just in the school of give me more pixels, give me more everything.
Just give me more gram fix.
Yeah, just anything, just like a little bit better sound. Okay, give me that.
Mm.
Give me all you get. Give me all you got. Well, at
Yeah,
least
no.
I'm not saying all games are like that, but I like to play at least 2 or 3 AAA games every year,
Mm.
at least. And I'll play some in the indies that are not like cutting edge graphics, and that's fine, and I'm enjoying them, and they have a place for them in my heart. But the big events are the AAAs for me usually,
Mm.
like Cyberpunk.
This is true. Okay, you know what? So I guess that also is the thing. I like indie games. I like, weird titles and stuff like that. Nintendo Switch can kind of offer that. Though I tend to want to buy them on Steam anyway.
Yeah,
Um,
Nintendo. Yeah, their games are really well made too. So
yeah, their games too. I mean, like Nintendo literally has a market of its own that will
yeah,
always be there.
they got really good exclusives. I have to
Hmm.
admit.
Yeah, like I mean, Smash Brothers, right? Smash Brothers alone can sell like hundreds of consoles.
Yeah,
So
I'm not. I guess that's. I'm not a big Smash fan. I never really got really into it. Just I know I played it in different eras. I played
Mm,
different era versions, but I was never one. I never got into it enough to be kind of good at it, which you
mm.
have to be to actually enjoy usually these type of games.
I mean, I don't know. I have a lot of friends that I can get with and just be like, hey, let's all just like derp around and smash for like a couple hours.
I'm sure you're better than me. Than yeah, better than me at
Better. Okay, yes, I will say I'm better at fighting games than you probably.
not fighting games on Smash.
Okay, Smash Brothers. And
Fighting
maybe we should
games,
make that.
I will wreck you in Street Fighter. I'll tell you right now, and Tekken.
All right, you know what? Let's make a video about that. Let's
And
make
we
a
should
fucking
play
video.
it.
Oh,
We should
sorry,
play.
language, but let's make a video about that.
Yeah, we should definitely play somehow. There must be a way for us to play Tekken or Street Fighter.
There's Street Fighter Five, right? We could just do that
Steam?
online. There's yeah,
It's,
Steam.
hmm.
Yeah, there's Street Fighter 4 and 5 are on Steam. I'm pretty sure the older ones are too. If you want to play Third Strike, we can play Third Strike.
I don't know Third
I'm
Strike.
not like listen, like I'm not an expert, but I think I'm good enough. I think I'm good enough to like hold my own. I know the fundamentals. I think that's enough.
Yeah, that's the same here. I know the fundamentals, but I've been playing it forever. Street Fighter a little bit.
Mm,
Not lately, to be honest. I haven't played it. The last time I played it has been like a year, so
mm.
over
I used to
probably.
play Street Fighter on WiiWare.
But dude, okay, this will date me. But back in the days,
Mm.
I'd walk to the arcade to play the
Oh yeah,
Street Fighter.
you had to go all the way down to like your local like drugstore or whatever.
No,
You know,
we
or your
literally
arcade.
walked 10 miles to this arcade that's really far away from our residential area with a group of my
Uh,
friends and get just
okay,
like
so
we literally had like $2 a quarter, maybe $1 worth of quarters or $2 worth of quarters
and
each.
you walked all the way down there so you
Ten
could play a
miles.
little bit of Street Fighter.
We'd walk 10 miles seriously to
10
the
miles both
arcade
ways.
to put our quarter up on the Street Fighter 2 machine,
Mm,
or just to watch.
jeez.
It was such a good game, and dude, when Street Fighter 2 first came out, it blew everyone away. It was like that was the like the way people treat Cyberpunk and some of these AAA games. That was Street Fighter. That was even bigger than those games
Okay,
because everyone
to
wanted
be
to play
fair,
Street Fighter 2 at when it came out. If you were playing games or any arcade games, I guess some people were playing like their Nintendo, but everyone knew about Street Fighter 2 when it came out.
I'll say that at the tail end, I kind of had a little bit of like the tail end of the arcade craze,
Uh-huh.
where like I knew about like Tekken and shit and stuff.
Right.
But
That's after Street Fighter 2 first came out, though.
oh, that was very after Street Fighter. Like I'm saying like the numbered Tekkens
Yeah, yeah.
and like Soul Calibur and stuff. Like I remember that there was an arcade that is near that movie theater. I'm not gonna obviously say more than just that movie theater area with like the kind of the plaza,
Yeah.
in
Whatever.
yeah,
Doesn't
that
matter.
place. So there's an arcade there a long time ago, and I just watched it slowly degrade. And I remember like back in the day, there were like these different like machines, and then there were like monitors above them,
Uh-huh.
like shoot big ones,
Right.
like of the fight, like of those individual fighting games. Like it was a really big deal. I remember that.
Yeah.
And like a bunch of people get there and watch, and they have tournaments and stuff, and that just died. So
Yeah, it's because
um,
consoles got a lot better and they can play those games on your consoles eventually.
mhm.
So
Yep.
that's like when Super Nintendo came out with Street Fighter 2. People just started
Mhm.
playing them at home.
Yep.
PlayStation came out with their Tekken.
Yep. As it got easier and easier to play those games, just
Yeah, just play them at home.
why?
Why
Yep.
waste all of those quarters?
I will say I like the Japanese kind of route,
Although
where
it's
it's
a
just
really
like
good experience to like play with people sometimes like
yeah,
that.
yeah, and like it's a social thing.
Yeah.
Also, there are games at the arcade that you just can't play at home. Like there's like this one where you're like, and we can talk about this maybe in a separate video, but like there was one where like you're on a train car, right? Like you're like that one where you push the lever down, and then like the other person has to push the lever down, and you like move down a track. Um, it's a game where you just do that, but like for real. Like there's like a little like train car that you just push on, and you can do that with your friend and like race down a track. There's a game where you're on a boat. There's ones where you're riding a physical motorcycle. In Japan, there's a game where you literally just flip a table, like an actual real table. And I think that is a real like. I don't know why arcades died with that stuff around. Like I'll still pay to do stuff like that.
Dude, I still go to what's that? It's like Dave's or whatever.
Dave and Buster's, yeah,
Yeah,
but that's like I don't know, that's like lame.
I think they have pretty good games.
That's not, again a separate. I feel like we're going into a separate topic, but there's a lot of that's really lame, in my opinion.
Why
A
is it
lot of that's
like?
really lame. Ah, dude. Okay. A lot of it is just like repurposed mobile games.
Uh,
Like, like they're like a there are none of the game. There are no arcade games I'm interested in. Like, there's this one
they
called
had
Gunslinger.
they had Mario Kart.
Well, okay, yeah, they have Mario. They have some. I shouldn't. I
They have
shouldn't say that.
Mario Kart, and they have this like VR experience for newcomers. I think that's good. You know, who
Okay,
gets,
there's a game called Gunslinger Stratos, right?
huh.
And it's literally like two guns with two control sticks, on the guns. It's like a light gun shooter. And
Okay.
the way that you arrange those guns, like if you put them like above each other, or like like which one above the other, it changes weapons. If you put them like side by side, it changes weapon types. If you have them apart, you can shoot them individually. And it's literally like a sort of online shooter, but at an arcade, and
Okay.
it's freaking cool.
Yeah.
I don't know. Like, there's so many cool games out there. Like,
I'm sure there
there.
are, but we're a lot of us are not going to the arcade, so unfortunately.
I know. Well, it's kind of like one of those things where I think
And
it's like
honestly, I only go like once or twice a year, or three
that's
times.
fair. And maybe that's it. Maybe that's it too. And right now is not a time to start an arcade.
Yeah.
Even the ones in Japan are freaking getting hit because of this.
The
They're
Mario
big.
Golf looked really good though.
Mhm.
I'd play that with my
Oh yeah,
friends.
the Mario Golf there. So did
Yeah.
you see when they were running? Right. It's called like speed golf. So I don't know if they'll show it. Yeah, there it is. So speed golf basically is like you hit the ball, uh, and then everybody else runs to go after the ball they hit, and you're all playing at the same time. So
That sounds
I
fun.
think it's an online only thing. Yeah, it's really neat. I like it.
Yeah, I'd play that.
Mhm. So and there's Borderlands right there. It's like, eh. I mean, the game itself, like their actual Borderlands game, I like that looks interesting, but like the freaking like story Borderlands games just kind of garbage.
Hmm.
Yeah, yeah. I'd say like the only like if we're back on the direct, the topic of the direct, I think that the only things that really got to me that I thought, or I mean, there were a few things to be fair. The things that kind of interested me is that that Pyro and Mithra was really happy about that. No More Heroes 3, but we might have already passed that one. I think actually we did. Uh, there's this thing called Triangle Strategy, which is like a tactical RPG, right? It's like Final Fantasy Tactics. I don't know if you ever played any of those.
I'm sure I have.
Okay, okay. I don't know if you're. I don't know if it's that interesting, but I think it's pretty cool. I think that's pretty
I'm
neat.
just playing. I'm watching this gameplay right now.
I see, I see. That's like the Capcom arcade stadium.
Oh, is this all the Capcom games you could play? I guess.
Oh well, one of them was.
Emulator?
This is like zombie. This is a zombie game.
Okay.
Like Stubbs the zombie. Apparently, it's saying that he's back, so it's a new game.
Huh.
Or sorry, it's a sequel to a game,
This
or
looks.
it's a remake.
The
Or something.
graphics looks pretty dated on this.
Oh, it looks ass. I don't know. Like I was watching it with a friend, and yeah, he just
This is like
both off this game.
PlayStation 2, 1 era.
Oh yeah, yeah. It looks like
Two?
GameCube. Oh, there it is.
What? With this game?
Yeah, that's No More Heroes 3.
Oh.
So yeah, it's really bizarre. I mean, like all of the games are bizarre. All of the games in the series are bizarre, but this one kind of.
Oh
just
yeah, I
goes-
played No More Heroes. I played the first one. I haven't played the second one.
Oh yeah, okay. This one is basically like
Is the
the
second one
world
good?
is. I don't know. I haven't played it. I actually want to go through the series.
Have you played the first one?
No, I haven't. I
The
haven't.
first
played
one's
any of
really
them.
good.
Really,
Yeah,
I saw the combat back when I was younger, and I was like, that
yeah.
looks kind of stilted.
It was.
But
I got the first one for the first Wii.
huh, then
Was
I might it's on Switch. All of the games are on Switch right now, so I might give it a shot.
Yeah, maybe the third one's really good. Huh.
I think the third one just looks so dumb. I have to like. I mean, not dumb in like a like it's bad, but like dumb in just like a weird, like strange. They'll just use any idea that they have kind of way.
It's
Like I'm
No More
excited.
Heroes 1 was really fun. So
Yeah,
I enjoyed it.
like from what I understand, it was like a Quentin Tarantino film. Oh, this one's also really good. So I was going to talk about this. I'm glad it's just going through all the ones I like. Um, so this one is like a sort of first-person shooter where you collect cards on the playing field. They're basically just weapons, but you can just burn them to do like abilities. So like you'll see them like jump really high or like do like a sort of ground smash. It's neat. Also got good music and aesthetic.
Huh.
Yeah,
Looks neat. I'm not sure. I'll have to
yeah.
play it.
I will say that yeah, it's definitely like it might not be your thing, but I think it's neat. Like I think it could be cool.
Okay.
That's all. That's really the end of my thought. Is just man, those characters are cool looking. Uh, it's kind
There's
of a neat
cards.
aesthetic. Yeah, the cards. It's got good music. That girl on the right is super hot. Um,
Okay.
you know, I'm just saying.
Sure.
You're like, yeah, whatever, man.
Sure.
All right. Anyway, I think beyond that, there's another game like Splatoon 3 that I am kind of curious about. Like, it opened on like a or like a apocalyptic setting, um, and it showed you what like just walking around it, and I'm kind of hoping. I don't think it is, but I'm kind of hoping there's like an open world Splatoon thing involved in that. It is still a regular Splatoon game. It looks like it still looks like you're going to be fighting other people and like sort of a 4-on-4 sort of painting battles. But
What's going on? I'm gonna take this conversation somewhere else. But
yeah,
what's going on with the consoles in Nintendo Switch? Is there a 2.5 coming out, or
okay, yeah,
do you
that's
know
actually a good thing to.
what's the releases on these things and what's happening with these consoles that are supposed to come out like next year or whatever? Do you know what's going on?
Do I know what's going on? No, I have no idea. I actually have kind of been interested in potentially picking up like a Switch 2, but there has not been any word about it. And I think
Yeah,
Nintendo is
let's look
being.
into it right now. Let's look.
I want one, if whatever that would be. Again, just frame rate. All I really want is better frame rate. I just want a machine with better frame rate. I want the Joy Cons to look a little bit better. I think that it's kind of hard on the hands, but other than that, like I'm
You
okay.
don't want pixels even a little bit more? More pixels?
No, I don't
4K?
care.
You don't care?
Nope, don't care. Do not care. I stop at 1080p. Anything past 1080p to me is unnecessary.
Have you seen some of these 4K TVs, my friend?
I have. I don't care.
Don't they look really good?
They look really neat, but don't care. I know it's weird, but
I'm
I don't.
looking forward to buying a new TV. Probably the upcoming holidays and Black Friday. I'm gonna probably get a nice 4K TV and
But bro,
and
what if you just didn't have to buy a new TV?
and stick my. I need it for TV in general. So
Yeah, but what if you just? I mean, do you need it? You could just.
I have my
What if you?
1080p TV that is okay, but I would like a bigger TV that's 4K. And you could get one at Black Friday for a reasonable price.
True, but I don't know. I guess I really never. I don't need it. For me, it just doesn't. The resolution past 720, not like it's not that big a deal. I might have a 4K monitor. Uh, like I
Do you
might
have a 4K
like
monitor? What's your
no,
monitor?
no, no. I don't know.
Do you have a 1440 or do you have a 1080p?
I think I have a 10. I thought I have a 1080p, but honestly, it's like one of
How
those.
big is your monitor? What's your
How big
diagonal?
my monitor? That's the thing. I don't know. And I was about to say, like, I might have one.
See,
Um,
this is the difference between me and you. I know exactly my dimensions and the pixel count on my monitors and stuff like that. And
I
I'm
literally,
very aware of it.
I just buy monitors and stuff off my friends or like for like used, and I'll just go, does it work? Does it look okay? Like I can, like, I usually watch like most of my games or sorry, I play most of my games in 1080p, and I watch most of my like video in 1080p. I don't have a reason to watch it beyond that.
Because you don't even have a 4K TV, so it really.
I mean, that's true, but I mean, okay, well, like I know people with 4K TVs, and stuff does look good on those TVs, but like it doesn't. To me, it doesn't provide any gaming advantage.
There's no
And
gaming advantage. Like, there's no like player advantage to having better graphics.
exactly,
But it looks nice.
yeah,
We like special effects.
I like
Well, I like.
special effects when
Don't you
used
like games
properly.
that look realistic?
I mean, that's also a thing, right? The games you like are like realistic, right?
Yeah.
The games that I like are like anime, cell shading, like cartoony, weird stuff.
Huh.
Like it's not a really useful thing to me. I don't want to see like the individual pores on my character's face. I
Hmm.
just want to
Don't you
make the
want to
guy
see like more realistic lighting that ray tracing provides?
the more realistic the lighting gets in my cartoon game, the weirder it gets.
Okay.
So no, I actually don't.
Okay. I don't know.
So
See, there's like a flame right there. If you have better ray tracing, that flame looks way cooler.
I don't know, man. Like again, they're stylized flames, like in like the Wind Waker, right? Like
I
Legend
don't
of
think we'll
Zelda,
ever
Wind
agree
Waker.
on this. Let's.
No, we're not going to agree. We're never going to agree. But I think that the key thing to take away from this is that there are people that care about stylization, right?
I care about
And there's people
stylization, and I like good stylization, but I also want my realism sometimes.
exactly, but I don't care about realism.
Okay.
I think realism looks bad. It always looks bad.
Okay. I
You're
disagree.
like, okay, the
I
conversation
disagree
over. Conversation over.
because I like uh I like a lot of Bioware games,
Mm,
and we'll talk about a sports game on another segment
yeah, yeah, yeah.
that has realistic graphics, and I enjoy that
Mm.
too. Okay.
Okay, but back on the topic of the Switch for a real quick second. Like, I think personally, I want to Switch too. I want the frame rate. Frame rate's always good,
Hmm.
but there's nothing really else that like. If they were like, no, we'll just stick with the Switch, I would not be upset.
We'll see.
Like, yeah, if they just kept the
The thing
Switch
is,
for another 5 years,
they need to update because the hardware is outdated.
yeah, that's all I'd say is fix the Joy Cons. Just if they just fixed it, if they just upped the frame rate, fixed a lot of the issues with the original,
Switch came
like
out what? Well, how many years has it been now? Like
it's
five?
almost been 5 years, I
Yeah,
think.
5 years. It's like there's a lot of better phones with better graphics than the Switch now. So
But see, then we're back on graphics.
yeah.
I'm just saying that
Well,
personally, if they
GPU
just fix,
power gives you frame rates too, Mister. So
yeah, yeah, oh, I know, that is also true.
so yeah.
But I will say that my big thing is just can you get a can you just fix the issues that like can you just fix the hardware problems on the Switch, right? That's all I care about. Um, that's literally it.
All
If they
right,
fix that, then I'm happy.
we'll keep an eye on it. We'll keep an
Mhm.
eye on Switch news in the future, and when Switch 2 comes out, we'll definitely talk about it.
Yeah, there is also the Switch Lite. If you want to talk about that real quick,
Okay. What
because I do
about
think
it?
that there is one interesting thing.
Go
But
ahead.
all right, so the Switch Lite, right? It is literally a Switch, but it is stuck in handheld mode. And I just thought, like, I want to see your opinion on that before we get off.
Uh, I own one, but I got it as a gift,
Oh, that's right.
and I gave
I
it.
remember that.
Yeah. So But that's the only reason I own one. I would rather have the real Switch.
Yeah, like I think that it totally defeats the purpose of the Switch if you can't switch it. That
Dock it.
makes no sense.
Yeah.
I
Anyway.
think that we're both on the same page there.
Okay.
All right,
Let's jump on to some other stuff in another
all
video.
right, sounds good.
Thanks for
Later.
watching. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe, comment.
Yeah, please subscribe, comment.
I think our goal is to have 10 subscribers or
All right.
followers or whatever.
See your see the
That'll be
10
our goal.
subscriber video in 10 years.
Okay, we'll do that. We'll do a 10 subscriber video for sure.
Yeah, exactly.
All right. Bye.
Bye.